Donald Trump at any cost. For the party elitists, beating Trump, staying in power, that's the only thing that matters. Anyway, here with reaction from the White House, where we have yet to see Joe Biden today. Our very own Peter Ducey is with us. Peter.
Yeah, President Biden is not at the White House. He is remaining at the beach house in Rehoboth, Delaware. They just sent us the schedule for tomorrow. No public events on the schedule. And then for Tuesday through Sunday, it just says that announcements about his schedule will be forthcoming. So we have no idea when it is that he will stop testing positive for COVID and be able to travel to talk to us about what exactly changed since
he's hiding
Friday.
in the back
But he said he's going to be on the campaign trail advocating for himself. And
he's seen how much work it takes this time.
Since the debate, President Biden argued
you can't steal the election.
It was an isolated incident, one bad night, and that if he could just get out on the campaign trail, he could reassure Democrats that he's got the energy and that he's got the wit to go up against Donald Trump for the next couple months until Election Day. But it just was not working. Nothing was working. And there's an item in Politico that just crossed. It sounds like two of his closest advisors who have been there since the Senate days went for a socially distanced meeting at the beach house last night because the president is still testing positive for COVID, and they explained to him that, according to the story, that he had no pathway to victory. That was one of the things that he said would encourage him to drop out. It was no
he wasn't elected. He was installed like a toilet.
Heard from the Almighty. So it doesn't seem like he's heard from the Almighty. The First Lady's office is telling us that she supports him with all of this, but that it was his decision to make, and now the Biden operation is transferring everything over to Kamala Harris at the top of the ticket, and now we wait to try to figure out what exactly the rest of the ticket is going to look like. This is a position that Harris has not been in. Obviously,
106 days
she
left.
won 0 states in the 2020 Democratic primaries, and so
this is what
they
poll.
The first time for her to
the same thing they accused Trump of.
Have to. It's all on her, starting today. And $27.5 million were the small donations have gone into Act Blue. So at least Democrats at the moment are excited about the pick, but that is no guarantee of general election success. Sean.
Where's Obama tonight? Where's Schumer tonight? Where's Pelosi tonight? Where's Hakeem Jeffries tonight?
Hiding in the basement.
Well, as of last night, there was an item, the Biden team was leaking to the New York Times that the president, Biden, was fuming about Obama and Pelosi at the beach house because they were not, he thought that they were pulling the strings behind the scenes, which there are indications that they, at a minimum, did not stop this Democratic mutiny. But President Biden was just getting more and more isolated. He was mad at pretty much everybody except a very, very small group of longtime advisors and family members. And
go do some more coke in the White House.
Like he was digging in because they couldn't take it away from him. He has the delegates. He didn't have to do this. And he was saying
he dropped out because he knows Donald Trump is going to go after him when he wins.
But he's not even going to make it to the convention.
Him and his son are going to end up in jail.
And somebody. And we should know soon.
Well, unless they don't want Harris, which I suspect by their lack of endorsement of her may be a possibility. Peter at the White House tonight. Thank you, sir. And by the way, I would say in fairness to you, I think there's been a lot of vindication of your great reporting. Congratulations. All right, we bring in now the host of Special Report, Bret Baier, is with us. Bret, I find the voices of Obama, Pelosi, Schumer, Hakeem Jeffries somewhat deafening tonight. Your thoughts?
Noticeably absent and not endorsing
big deal.
Harris right away. She does have a number of key endorsers. Some of the names that are being circulated as possible VPs for her: Governor Roy Cooper of North Carolina, Governor Josh Shapiro in Pennsylvania, Senator Mark Kelly in Arizona. All have endorsed her full-throated, but you're right to say that those names have not. I think it's fascinating that we didn't see President Biden today, that it was only this paper statement. LBJ back in 1968 gave a long
pushed through the
speech about why he was stepping
crime
down.
and everything else.
The only inclination is that he couldn't win, to Peter's point, and we have a statement that was read by CBS News from Frank Biden, the president's brother, saying that his deteriorating health was a, quote, key factor in this decision. So that's another piece of the puzzle.
Well, the president had claimed up until last week that he did not have any serious health issues, or indicate that if he did, he would reconsider. I doubt they're including COVID as a key health issue, right? From every indication, he's recovering nicely from COVID, correct?
Exactly. I mean, we don't have any indication that he's going south
stupid
from that, but that he's coughing and has a hoarse voice. But for his brother to say something like that,
can't hide in the basement this time, Joe.
Here, and it's likely what we all have seen from the debate, which, by the way,
nobody's helping you.
It was only 3.5 weeks ago, and all that has transpired in the political news front since then is like the speed of light. One last thing about Vice President Harris: she will be the only nominee, if it is her, who has never won a national primary or caucus. To your point, in 2019, she was out before the Iowa caucuses. The money dried up and the support was not there. So she will have never won an actual vote.
And it's going to stay like that.
She becomes the nominee at the Chicago convention.
Yeah,
and that's when we'll bring you video at the Chicago
7 days
convention.
Until early voting begins in Pennsylvania.
So stay tuned, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell.
Pretty unprecedented times we're living in, for sure. Brett Baer, thank you.
We'll bring you more. Thanks for watching. God bless.
The media has been